She is not just a fairy tale villain, she is the personification of the evil that hides in the stories we tell before sleep, an ancient and relentless force that transformed the world of heroes into her own kingdom of nightmares. Prepare to discover how an entity of pure evil almost erased the Justice League from existence, rewriting reality with a pen dipped in despair and dark magic, revealing a power that haunts even the most powerful. Hey clickers, subscribe with the bell activated, comment with the content you want to see on the channel, share this video to help us grow, and leave your hype. It helps us a lot. The Queen of Fables is an extra-dimensional sorceress from the Fable dimension, and her true identity is that of the evil queen from the story of Snow White. Exiled from her home world, she emerged on our plane of existence with a deep hatred for heroes who represent hope and goodness, qualities she despises. Her first significant appearance occurred in the Justice League series, specifically in issue number 47, published in the year 2000. Her introduction was designed to be impactful, establishing the antagonist as a catastrophic-level threat, capable of altering the very fabric of reality to suit her cruel narratives. Unlike many adversaries who rely on brute force or technology, this entity uses narrative magic, transforming the world into a dark and twisted fairy tale where she is the absolute sovereign and the heroes are mere pawns in her macabre plot. The Queen of Fables' first major confrontation with Earth's greatest heroes demonstrated the extent of her terrifying powers. By trapping the Justice League inside a fairy tale book, she subjected them to corrupted versions of classic stories. Batman was cast into an endless chase in a haunted forest. Superman was poisoned by a magic apple, rendering him vulnerable. And Wonder Woman was put into an enchanted sleep, guarded by a fierce dragon. The villain reveled in their suffering, rewriting their origins and personalities to fit her dark fantasy archetypes. To escape, the League needed to understand the logic of fairy tales and subvert the rules imposed by the sorceress, a task that required more than superpowers, demanding cunning and a deep understanding of the nature of narrative and symbolism. It was the Martian Manhunter who managed to use his shape-shifting abilities to deceive the Sovereign of Fables and free his companions from their literary prison. After her initial defeat, the Queen of Fables did not disappear completely. She returned on other occasions, always with even more audacious and cruel plans. One of her most notable appearances was in the Wonder Woman series. In this story arc, it was revealed that the evil entity saw the Amazon princess as the modern personification of Snow White, the archetypal heroine destined to thwart her plans. This obsession led her to launch personal and psychological attacks against Diana Prince, trying to break her spirit by turning the heroine's life into a nightmare straight from the pages of a cursed book. The sorceress demonstrated her ability to summon mythical creatures and use powerful spells that tested the limits of Wonder Woman's strength and resilience. Each encounter was a battle not only physical but also ideological, with the villain trying to prove that happy endings do not exist in the real world. The nature of her power is what makes her such a unique and dangerous adversary. The Queen of Fables does not just conjure magic, she manipulates reality itself as if it were a story being written. She can turn cities into enchanted forests, citizens into terrified peasants, and heroes into distorted versions of themselves. Her main artifact of power is her storybook, which serves as a nexus for her reality-altering abilities. As long as the book exists, she can continue to rewrite the world around her. Her vulnerability lies precisely in this dependence on narrative logic. If the heroes can find a loophole in the story she is weaving or force her into a paradox, her power can be broken. This makes her a threat that requires a strategic and intelligent approach rather than a simple demonstration of force. The villain has also participated in major events in the DC universe, although often in secondary roles as part of supervillain alliances. Her presence is always a sign that reality is about to be distorted in unpredictable ways. On one occasion, she was recruited by Lex Luthor to join the secret society of supervillains, where her mastery of illusion and reality manipulation was used to create complex traps for the heroes. Even among the most dangerous criminals in the world, the Sovereign of Fables stands out for her cruelty and her nihilistic worldview, where only her narrative of pain and suffering matters. Her ability to turn her opponent's fears and hopes into weapons against them solidifies her as one of the most formidable and psychologically terrifying sorceresses the heroes have ever faced. Her story is a grim reminder that words and stories have power, and in the wrong hands, they can become the most destructive weapons of all. So, did you enjoy getting an in-depth look at the journey of one of the most creative and terrifying villains in DC Comics? Her story is proof that the power of narrative can be as dangerous as any superpower. We want to know your opinion. Comment below what you think of the Queen of Fables and what other character you would like to see in a complete dossier like this one. Do not forget to leave your like to support our work and to share this video with your friends who are also comic book fans. Your interaction is essential for the channel's growth. Thanks.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards